Today I share with you how to make easy Nigerian stew, especially when you don't have money. Yes, this is a cheap Nigerian stew and it is delicious. Here I have my tatashe bibe. Right beside it is my tomato bibe. Yes, it's called tomato bibe, and next to it is ata bibe. I would explain this further and put it in better context. So in this bowl, these are fresh bell peppers, and then in this plastic bag is tatashe bibe. Yorubas call bell pepper tatashe, hence the name tatashe bigbe, which means dried tatashe. Next, here I have my fresh tomatoes, and in this plastic bag I have dried tomatoes. So it's quite hard to get dried tomatoes actually, but then it is worth the try, okay? So make sure you try it whenever you see it in the market. Just buy it and try it with this recipe. In this other bowl, this is my cayenne pepper, and what's in that plastic bag is ata bigbe. So here is something you need to actually bear in mind. Atagbigbe is very spicy. Yes, it's the same as cayenne pepper. The only difference is cayenne pepper is dried, is fresh rather, and atagbigbe is dried. But for some reason, atagbigbe is very spicy. Now I'll pour all these ingredients into a bowl and then I'll add hot water. As I continue with this video, don't forget to like this video, leave your comment, share this video, and of course, subscribe to this channel. Thank you. I'll cover and set aside for 1 hour. So while the pepper is soaking, I decided to salt my fish and fry my fishes. I added some salt and I'm just giving it a nice toss, and then I'll go on with the frying. I'll pour some oil into my frying pan. I'll allow it to heat up well. Then I'll add my fishes into the frying pan and then fry till it has a lovely shade of golden brown. Like I said earlier, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, share this video, and please subscribe to this channel. At this point, my fishes are properly fried, so I'm taking them out and then I'll put them in the basket that you can see right beside the cooker. The next thing I will do is to check my peppers. I mean, it's about 1 hour already. Yes, I know I had to fast forward the video because I don't want us to, just sit idle waiting for the peppers to soak. So I had to push it forward. Now it's time to clean the peppers. And as you can see, I'm taking out the, dried parts that I don't need, getting them properly cleaned. Right now, I'm cleaning the tatashe. The tatashe is quite soft at this point. The next one I'm cleaning is the atagbibe. That's the dried peppers. Please don't forget, these peppers are quite spicy. So if you're not a fan of spicy food like I am, please reduce the quantity, okay? Thank you. Now I'm cleaning my dried tomatoes. Yes, you're wondering, okay, this dried tomatoes is so small. I mean, what's it going to do? I'm telling you for a fact here. After blending this looks really small, but then it comes out really thick and you need to add some more water. In fact, you may have to add more water than you actually thought you needed because these are dried fruits. So once you start cooking, it absorbs the water and it just multiplies. Okay? Yes. Now, let me tell you something about this channel and why you should follow this channel. If you love Nigerian food recipes, you love to watch Nigerian cooking videos, then this Nigerian cooking channel is where you should be. I finished washing it for the first batch, and this is my second time just cleaning it and making sure that, just to satisfy my conscience and ensure that, okay, yeah, this is properly clean. Dried foods, you have to be as careful as possible. So, like I was saying, don't forget to like this video, okay? Leave your comment, share this video, subscribe to this channel. Now it's time to blend. I'll pour all these dried ingredients or the soaked ingredients into my blender. After pouring everything in my blender, the next thing I will do is to add some onions. Yes, and then I'll add water. I'll blend all of this to get a smooth paste. Not too smooth anyway, but then this is what I got. Check out how thick this is. Yes, this is really thick. I'll be adding some water into this blender cup because I don't want to waste money. This is sauce for someone who doesn't have a lot of money. So there's no point in wasting a little bit of the ingredients. Check out how thick this blended tomatoes and pepper is. Okay, I'll set this aside and start cooking. I'll pour some of the vegetable oil I used to fry the fishes into my pot, and then I'll add some sliced onions. I love onions, but if you don't like onions, you can skip this part. Okay, now I'll add my peppers. I did not finish using all these peppers because, come on, it's too much for just four fishes that I fried. I mean, remember, this is a recipe for you when you don't have too much money. So I just had four fishes in my house. I'd add some salt, I'd add some seasoning, I'd also be adding some thyme, some curry, and because I just wanted to take it up a notch, I added some rosemary. I'll mix this up very well and nice, and then I'll add my fried fishes. Yes. Oh, yes, I added some water before I added my fried fishes because if I don't add water, it's not going to cook properly like I want it to cook with my fishes and my eggs. By the way, I like to add my eggs to my stew while I'm cooking. Yes, my boiled eggs, I mean. Honestly, you need to try it as well. If you had saying just boil eggs separately and put it on my rice. Try cooking your boiled eggs with your sauce. Oh God. I'll cook for 10 minutes first. And then after 10 minutes, I decided to, mix it well to check out how it tastes to ensure that it's not getting burnt. Okay. So this is just me mixing it very well. If you've watched this video to this point, that means you like this video. Yes? So please subscribe. Thank you. And like this video. So I'll cover it and cook it for 5 more minutes. After 5 minutes, this is what it looks like. This is delicious. This is nice. Like, you need to try this. Let me put it in this bowl so you can see. Let me tell you one thing about this sauce. You can use it to eat anything. You can use it to eat your Nigerian rice and beans. And speaking of rice and beans Nigerian recipe, you can also find that recipe on this channel. Yes, that is another reason why you need to subscribe to this channel. I have so many Nigerian food recipes for you. Egusi soup is here, okra soup, ogbono soup. Let me quickly clean this. Cleanliness is next to godliness, so they say. Okay, so me, I'm serving my rice because I decided to enjoy this sauce with rice. Take a look at how it is. Take a look. Would you ever believe that this is a broke person's stew? I mean, sometimes you just have to cook with what you have and then make the best of it because, in the end, contentment and satisfaction is what actually makes you happy. Yes, and I couldn't resist tasting some of this rice because the aroma was just calling me. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget, good food